Generally, there's a lot of BMWs that come along because they're
the best cars in the world.
Oh, that was way too fucking close.
We'll see if it stalls mid-corner, we spin out and have a crash.
Hold it flat, hold it flat. You go flat through there, flat through there. No one wants a Dylan up their arse.
Hello and welcome to another episode of 0 to 60. Now, my good friend Bryce from BM Retrofit said he was doing a bit of a happy laps drive day session this morning at Lakeside and asked if I wanted to come down. I said, well, what car are you taking? He said, I've borrowed an F80 M3. And I was like, hell yeah, let's go and take it for a thrash and see how it goes. There's a bit of a story to that car, which we'll talk about when we get there. But these Drive Masters events are pretty interesting. Now, you've got to admit, it's a certain type of person, mainly BMW people, but there's some wicked cars. AMGs, Kia Stingers, I think that's an ISF, I can't really tell from here. But like everything is proper enthusiast spec. And these days are really just like a fun, happy laps, thrash the car a little bit, safely and legally. Got James's E92 M3, M2s, oh, looking forward to seeing what all this stuff sounds like on track. Guys, it's been a really crazy week. I need to say as well, the Flomax build is in full swing. Everything is ordered for that now, which is kind of cool. Just waiting for stuff to arrive. We'll talk about it in a separate video. I've also got my single turbo kit being dispatched from Cyprus this week. That's for the 17T car. It's getting a big boy turbo. That manifold is really exciting. I'll put a clip in of what it sounds like. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Sorry there hasn't been a lot of videos this week. E39 M5 stuff slowly getting there. Just working on the older car. It's a little bit tricky. Anyway, let's go and find Bryce and get out in this F80 M3. So this is the vehicle we're bombing around in today. And I say bombing around in because it was a simply tuning car. It was a DCT drift car. Unfortunately, drifting it and hammering it around the track for a few years led to a few electrical issues, which is what Bryce is working on or has been working on. And he's pretty much got it sorted. And he thought, what a better way to put it through its paces than go and thrash it around the track. And the new owner was completely happy with that. I know he watches the channel, so I'm looking forward to seeing it get absolutely raped. However, when it sort of got resigned from drift duties, it is now completely stock underneath. So stock engine, downpipes, stock tune, everything is normal. Still sounds pretty good though. Maybe, I don't know, it sounds sick still, but it did actually have a simply tuning single turbo on it at some point. Anyway, we'll head out there shortly. And as I've said that, I've just realised I'm standing next to a GT3. Gosh. Looks kind of cool. Shame they're slow. Ooh, jokes. But I'm in the now N54. Let's have a quick look at the other cars down this end of the track. The Paddock, another E92 M3. Man, I wish I bought one when they were cheap. I don't mind these Focus RSs. Kind of like them. A lovely colour on this M4. Well, guys, we are now in the car. You excited, Bryce?
Oh, I'm very excited.
That was sarcasm. He's got about 1,000 of these, and he normally does them in screaming V10s. However, you've been driving this for about a week?
Yeah, about 2 weeks, yep.
Actually, I should say, this car, it was the drift car, which I mentioned in the other thing. It was a drift car, wasn't it?
Yes.
It is the same car.
Yes, it is.
There aren't many of this colour. What is the colour?
I honestly don't know. I think it's called Mystique Blue, but I could be wrong.
Sounds very feminine. Anyway, basically this car a little while ago developed an issue where it would randomly stall out. Or throw fault codes, wasn't it?
So it was turning left mid-corner under power. It would almost reboot. You'd hit a wall and it would come good. But then also if you went over a bump at times, it would cause it to stall as well.
Just some weird little niggly things. But Bryce, well, actually, we should tell the full story. It went to BMW. It had 12 grand spent at Brisbane BMW. They could not work it out, but you got there in the end.
Yes.
The persistence has paid off.
Yes.
It looks like it was a few little issues, but Bryce has reset, reconfigured modules, rewired some modules, and we got there in the end.
Yes. Yeah.
We think. We'll see if it stalls mid-corner, we spin out and have a crash while we're going too fast. Who knows? But it does sound good.
Yes. And it's dead stock at the moment. So as part of the diagnostics, it was flashed back to latest software, stock BMW.
And you said you've put different steering software on it?
Yep. So this is a late 2014, so it's a pre-LCI. So normally the CS, GTS didn't exist back then. So with the latest software now, you can put the GTS calibration on the steering wheel, the diff. We've also got M3 CS calibration on the suspension. And it's had the GTS gearbox flash. So it's all OEM BMW software, just
you've picked
tweaked.
the best bits from each of the special editions.
Yep.
Let's go and see what it goes like. All right, we'll see you guys as we head out on track. It's a manual.
Thank you.
All GT3's manuals.
Is it a manual?
Wait, it bonked it. Oh, got a little hug from the seatbelt.
Even they're working now.
You fixed the seatbelt, huggers. F-Series are pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought he was calling me a wanker. Just want to see my armband. Okay, Bryce, so this is a bit different from the circuit and coffees that I normally do, where we just sort of drag race down the straights because we don't like going around corners quickly. This is more of an enthusiast club, and you guys like going around corners quickly.
Yes, there's actually, it's been dictated this morning that we are not to do any roll racing on the main straight. But normally when we do these events, they're supposed to be road limited, but they're fairly flexible with how that works, because we're generally good drivers. We do corner work often, so...
Generally good driving. Looking very confident. Actually, Bryce has taken me around this track in your E60 M5, and I was like, holy shit, we're going too fast. But Bryce was like, it's fine.
Yeah, this isn't my car today, so I'll be very respectful of what I do. But the idea is we want to test out to make sure all the cornering issues this car was having have been resolved.
Yes, and that is because the issue would mainly show up when turning left and hitting bumps, like aggressive turning left.
Yes.
So you've got to be a little bit aggressive.
Yes. Yep.
I was going to say the owner of the car is actually watching on the sidelines as well, so let's not put it into the wall for him. No, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
I'll be fine. We'll be fine. I only have a drive at 7/10, so I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to track work.
And now Bryce actually, I wouldn't say you're the main organizer, but you help run this club.
Yes, correct. Yep.
So I know that the club members are going to be watching this video, so let's put Bryce on the spot. Not your cars. What's your favourite car that's here today?
Ooh.
He's going to upset some people now.
Well, if money was no object, it's probably the GT3 Porsche, just 2 cars in front.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. Actually, I did do a little bit of a walk around of it. It's just blacked out. You can hear it burbling away. Oh, it does sound good.
But one of the, our club, this Drive Masters Club, it's basically anyone with an enthusiast car can come along. So it's not Europeans only.
Is that a Charger?
Yes, it is, yeah. Generally, there's a lot of BMWs that come along because they're...
The best cars in the world?
Yeah, pretty much. But we are slowly diversifying. If there was an E46 M3 here today, I'd say that would be the best car, but there's none here, unfortunately.
Alright, looks like we're picking up some speed as we head out onto the straight.
The Evo's doing well.
I'd still say you pull on the Evo on the straight.
Yeah. And that's fully tuned, custom ECU, coilovers, the works.
Man, this thing smells like it's not been...
I don't think it's this. I think it's that Evo.
That can't. I'm smelling catalytic converters, I swear.
Well, they've probably never been used. They've only just been put on.
Yeah, obviously when this was a drift car, it definitely didn't have cats. Oh my god, we're going a bit quick, Bryce.
Do you want me to slow down for you?
Yes, slow down.
We're getting a bit close. It's a bit high.
Just checking the valves out. Are we going to overtake the S2000?
Brakes are good.
Fuck me, the way that GT3 changed direction there.
Yeah.
But a Triumph. Looks like it's got a wobbly wheel, but it could just be dirty. I mean, it would feel wild to speed in that thing.
Look at the rear suspension.
It's basically
jumping
got
around.
bike tyres. That's not a Triumph, it's an MGB. Coupe! Whoa, what a rare car.
It's doing a good job.
That wheel is definitely wonky. If you're watching this, you saw that wheel out. When I was 18, the yard I was working at had one of them, and it felt like such a fun car. He's happy. Holy shit, we're moving. Brakes are working. That felt good. Ooh, bit of back end.
A little bit.
Bit of slidiness.
fact, oil's not even warm yet.
Well, that's good. Peugeot's doing a good job up in front.
French hot hatches. That is actually really weird that it's still going that fast.
That's dead stock.
I assume it just doesn't slow down for corners.
Yes. Good driver. Drives the car on the limit.
Has he paid you to say that?
No. He's our current club leader though, so I have to say
he's
good
sucking
things.
up, yeah. There goes the Evo. Peugeot's just gone. Holy shit, man, we are moving. Woo! You gotta go flat through the kink. Wash some speed off, just hold it flat. What could go wrong?
Yes. Looks like we're starting to get up to some different cars now. Like the Charger's been doing well. Sorry, I've been hitting the volume button. Sounds like a nut loose.
Charger is doing well.
You really feel that thump like with the GTS Flash, like when you change gear on level 3, it's just choom.
It feels like my car with XHB Stage 3.
Yes.
But Declan's car, when he had the GTS Flash, I don't reckon it was that aggressive.
Interesting, okay. It's all...
Sorry, either that or it's got like diff pushes are gone or something and we're getting a thud
It could be,
that wasn't supposed to be there.
This has also got the latest late 2021 software on it, so a lot of like your Thor or your BM3s, when you flash a GTS, they flash the 2018 or 2017 version.
So you've got the latest GTS.
Yes, and also the ECU is the latest. Everything's been updated to the latest, so that can make a bit of a difference. Only minor, but it can be a difference.
Goodbye, AMG. God, it's like it's standing still. This car's quick. I can't believe it's stock with tats.
Dead stock with tats, stock suspension. Just yeah, BMW software, latest software with a few tweaks.
I like it. I think James should put a single turbo back on it.
I think he's getting upgraded turbos of some sort. They're on the way.
Ah, interesting. Guys, if you'd like to see this with some hybrids on it, leave a comment below, because I would like to spend some more time in this car. Oh, it's that thing popping and cracking.
It's not there.
I thought the exhaust was getting warm. It's starting to have a little bit of a crackle, but it's the focus.
That Peugeot is just going crazy. Oh, it's coming in.
So crazy, it's gone in.
We'll let it wait until we get on the straight.
Sensible move there, Bryce. You could have had him on the inside.
We've got a 535D behind us with upgraded turbos.
What the hell? How is he there? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a 535D hard on our tail, and we are not going slow. Holy crap! Well,
Yeah,
I feel like an idiot
quick.
for saying this is fast when the diesel's keeping up with it.
That was quick though.
It's there! He's right there! Ah! That was the quickest you went through the kink.
Yes.
I liked it. He's there, man. You gotta lose him. Oh, I don't know if they can see it. Here we go. Porsche Boxster in our sights. The Charger is still pulling away.
Jesus.
Q-Box. Quick Boxster maybe. Queensland Boxster. Who knows? Quite like the Boxsters.
Yes, they are a great package.
I've never driven one, but I just feel like there'd be a fun little car to thrash for a weekend one day.
The oil's just not budging. It's still like below.
What if it has aftermarket coolers on it or something? Here we go. The friggin' diesel is coming for a look around. Woo! I can't. Look at this! And then there's a friggin' diesel right there. Through the King, 180, lovely. I mean, 80 kilometers an hour through the King. How is the 5 Series there? It can't be handling like this.
It's got KW V3s, upgraded suspension. It's got upgraded turbos. It's had a lot of work done to it.
We're moving. Just hold it flat. Hold it flat. You go flat through there. Flat through there. Come on. E60 M3.
got my car. I don't want to risk too much today. the F80, they are weird. They do feel different to the old E series.
To me, this feels like it's handling it a lot better than like an E92 or an E60 would.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're comfortable with how your E60
Yeah,
moves around.
I'm still trying to work. I mean, this is the first time I've been on the track with an F series, so I'm playing it cautious. They do feel different.
Here we go. That charge is quick.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's in it, but it's a quick car. Coming up to the E39 M5. The Charger won't brake like this thing.
No.
How's the brake pedal feel? Is it getting hot
I'll
yet?
be honest that I think it does need some upgraded pads.
Yeah.
Compared to like my E46 with the AP Racing, or China dick-ass AP Racings, and I've got EBC RPX pads in that, and it stops incredible. This, you can feel the pedal's hard,
But
it's
losing its bite.
Yeah.
Some people probably don't realise this is Lakeside Raceway, which was, and it may still be, the highest average speed track in Australia. So although you probably don't get much of a sensation of speed through the GoPro, but when you brake, you have to brake so hard, and it is very hard on the brakes. Also used to be an F1 track. Yeah.
We've got a Supra behind us.
Oh, it's skid control.
Yeah.
He's the boss. He's the one that gets mad if you go too quick.
Oh, he provokes us most of the time.
I'm kind of curious what's been done to this Charger. He is driving. Look at it, pulling on an E39 M5.
I'll let him wait.
Sorry?
I'll let him go past.
Yeah, that was a little bit wide for the happy lap session.
Yeah.
Well, 4 wide into the kink. I'm not an old car guy, but I'm confused how that's doing what it's doing.
Yes. Look at it turn in. That's just crazy.
Yeah, hold it flat, hold it flat, hold it flat. You gotta go flat.
I got Dylan right up my arse.
No one wants a Dylan up their arse. This is pretty fun, I gotta say.
We might have a bit of a slow lap this lap, so I want to get James's M3 in. So he's got a camera on the back, so
right.
we might see if we can get him go past.
Okay. All right, I'm going to stop recording for a few minutes. You guys will see us when we've got a chase car. Cute. We've also just had the realization the car is fixed.
Yes.
Oh my God. How many? It's like an 18-month process.
Yes.
And he got it sorted. So guys, if you've got a broken electrical issue, there's that really fast 535D. I don't understand it. If you got an awkward electrical issue with your late model BMW, BM Retrofits is the man. And I think he's only going to charge about $8 to fix this. That's not bad.
Yes. And we also have James's old M135 behind us, which has got a it's an MHD tune, yeah.
Boy, that's been on the
M55.
channel, that car.
Yes, it has.
It is actually quite a nippy little thing. In fact, I don't want to say it, but it's about as quick as Declan's M2, which has had a lot more money spent on it. But yeah, she's a pretty quick car. In fact, I would expect that to be quicker than this down the straight.
We'll see.
We will see shortly. It is an N55 M135 full bolt-on, stage 2 plus, and he normally, used to run it on an ethanol tune. If he's on that E30 mix, it will be quicker than this. If he's on pump, it's going to be close. Very close. But we will find out now. Is he going to come and overtake? Bryce has given him the finger. There he goes, pulls away. Quick car. Very quick car. Nice. There's that catalytic converter smell again. It's this car. Got to keep the heat up. Here we go with James's E92 M3. That is a very nice example.
Bit of a sneaky up the inside there.
Now the reason we wanted to get behind this M3, it has Bryce's camera hanging off the back of it. Let's just hope you press record.
Yes, I did double check.
Hey, this car doesn't have a sunroof.
It's slick top, carbon roof.
Oh, it's carbon roof. Guess who's never been in a carbon roof before?
You don't have enough M cars, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. I wonder why it's so dark in here.
gets. So this car's got Nankang AR1s on it.
That's... Yeah, you should definitely be holding it flat through that top section.
I don't want to.
Here we go. The 92 M3 is moving. Listen to that exhaust.
I'll let it go.
I think that car's got an Acra on it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, yes.
Oh, there's the brakes.
Yes. You've got to be cautious on these events. Don't want to be too crazy.
No, obviously we're not. No one's driving at 10/10ths, apart from that guy in the Peugeot. But he must be driving at 12/10ths. I don't know how he's going so quick.
Yes.
Yeah, safety is the key. We're all just having a bit of fun.
Yes.
This is pretty much what you used to do on the streets before driving fast become a crime, and you have to do it on a track. Nice little note from the Porsche then.
Yes.
What was that beep? Oh, so you're getting close to the Porsche.
Oh, is that what it
I
was?
saw a car flashing.
Oh, okay.
Did you put the active cruise on?
Yeah, it's got all the lane recognition stuff.
Safety.
That's all been recalibrated as well, so there's no faults. Literally 0 faults on this car at the moment in Ista.
It does shift well. Look at that. We are moving. Oh, the brakes. I felt the brakes then. They're working. This feels really planted.
Let's see if we can take him this time.
All right. Ah, he's giving you the finger. Now.
There's actually not much in that between the E92 and this, really.
Bryce has an E92 M3, so he's got to pretend they're better than they really are. He's quick, and so is your E60 M5.
Even the E46, the E46 is pretty much neck and neck with their car as well. It's interesting, dead stock, E46 to F80, there's not much in it. With stock tunes. Don't want to...
And it's on. Oh, it's pretty neck and neck this time. Oh, it's edging. Oh, it's just so close.
Yes.
Which is mental. This is a much more expensive car than that one. Here parts of the car falling off. No, it's just rocks. You haven't seen the splitter flick up into the air?
I screwed it down today, so it's not gonna come off. Must be getting close to time up.
2 minutes. Oh, that feels good. I like the acceleration there. Woo! Well, we got the GT3 behind us.
Oh, do we?
Yep. We cannot let the GT3 overtake. If he overtakes, we've lost the day. And Bryce will do all the work for James on this car for free. Ooh, Sylvia. Come on, Bryce, get on it, get on it. Oh no! It wasn't even close. Does sound good.
It does.
I think we need an N54 to come down here and show these guys what real quick is.
It is much easier being on the left side of the straight, at least for me personally. I hate being on the right side of the main straight.
Oh, it's an N54.
Yeah.
Is that thing stock?
It is I believe it is stock. I'm not sure if it has a tune or not.
Okay.
It does have Olin suspension.
Alright. He's moving. Oh, he's getting a little bit of a wiggle around here. I am so impressed with the temps on this thing. Bryce is saying he's pretty confident it's full stock cooling. A little bit of sideways. Yeah, but dude, it's not overheating at all.
That's what you find. All the M cars, they have cooling dimension to do this day in, day out. Whereas you'll find, your normal 3 Series, you need to do upgrades.
3 or 4 laps, I reckon it should be done. Oh, is that supercharged?
I don't think so.
It's got a power steering line then. E92, was it an E90?
It's an E90.
Oh, E90 M3 coming up behind.
Oh, we've got something rolling around but in the back.
Something whining. Oh, right, that's the fastest you go around there, I reckon. Hold it flat, hold it flat, hold it flat. Oh, come on! I'm a good influence.
I'm a pussy. So how would you say this compares to your usual events you do here, Andrew?
Okay, so I've got to be honest, none of our cars would do more than 3 hot laps. I've done an event like this in the E60 M5 about 10 years ago. No one was going this quick though. Cars were not as quick as they are today.
Yes.
But it feels like it's reminding me of that day. I'll see if I can flash up a photo of my amazing attire back then and the 22-inch wheels on the M5. Oh, that was way too fucking close.
Jesus Christ.
That was not good. And a cool down lap, as we nearly just got sideswiped.
We weren't even that far over.
All right. Oh, this got to be the last lap. That's half an hour. We've been thrashing this for, well, you've been thrashing this for half an hour.
I reckon the oil tap's even gone down.
Okay, is it running out of oil? Maybe that's what it is. You're very smooth in this car.
Yeah, I mean, I generally am. I do drive smooth. Like, I don't like to provoke the rear. It's like against my. I feel like, very bad if they feel that rear step out. Whereas I know drifters, that's all they want to do. Whereas it's like, it's just not in my blood to do that.
Very tidy car. Wow. 5-cylinder turbo, they do sound good when they've got a bit of work done.
I just did that for a laugh.
Whew, I'm sweating.
Probably like hard to stay in the seat while you're using all your muscles.
Fully wet, especially when you're holding the camera. Oh. So did you have fun?
Yeah, it was great fun.
So that's your first track thrash at an S55?
Yes.
It's Bryce is a huge E46 fanboy. He's a bit weird like that, but never really meshed with any of the turbo cars. He owned an N54 for about 3 minutes and threw it away as quickly as he could.
Yeah, it had too many issues.
But how do you feel about this? Has this still got the M feel, even though it's boosted, in your opinion?
Yes.
There you go. Sell all your cars, get an F80.
I've driven a few, not on a track, but I've driven a few F80s with tunes, and I'm not a fan of like the very non-linear nature of the tune. For what I do, which is more hill climbs / track events, I prefer stock tunes. Just because there's enough power there, but I'm yet to drive a tune where I think, it's nice and linear.
I'm sure they could do it. But the thing is, when you want a street car, you want that instant hit of power for street racing, that sort of stuff. You don't want to feed the power in, you just want to go as fast as you can. I think that's how these things get tuned, doesn't it?
Yes. I mean, today it's perfectly linear. You don't even, I couldn't even feel the turbo really. You just got that standard, BMW M car feel to the engine.
Bloody sorted, I know that much. All right, guys, we better head in. All these real racers are out here. Real race. I can't see any race cars, just see trailers. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Proper. Ooh, nice 36. All right, you'll see us when we park up. I've lost my voice. Wow. Ah, look at me. I look like I've been doing exercise. That thing handles really well. What specs are the tyres? Only 265 35s. Same tyres we got on the N54. What do you think, Bryce?
Thought it was good.
No faults. Absolutely faultless.
No faults.
The stop-start even worked as he pulled up just then. It's fixed. It does look cool. I think it's time for James to make it a bit more powerful again and have some fun in it.
Yeah, no, it's a good car.
I don't know if he'll drift it again, or I don't know if it'll become a drift car, but it's got to make it quicker. All right, guys, we're going to end it off there.
See you later.
I'm going to go and perv on some more cars. Thank you
Sounds
for
good.
inviting me
No
down,
worries.
Bryce. Peace.
See you next time.